Hey, how you doing? Scott here from Scott's Bass Lessons. How you doing? If you haven't been to scottsbasslessons.com, make sure you do so straight after this video, because there is loads and loads, in fact hours of free videos and lessons on there for you, so go check them out. I've had a load of emails over the last week about this bass that I used in a tutorial last week, and it's the P bass that I use. It is a, let me get this right, it's a custom shop heavy relic. I think it's a 59 reissue. It is. It's a 59 reissue custom shop heavy relic. So it's a Fender Precision, and it's cool, man. It's the P bass that I use if I'm doing, the type of gig that I really want that P bass tone on. It's got a real fat, warm sound. It's got one pickup, so can't go wrong. And generally I use it with the tone all the way off, which gives me this kind of Pinot vibe, that's what I'm going for. With the tone all the way up, you get more of a hollow sound. But for me, it's all about the neck. The thing is about P basses, the neck shape differ tremendously through the years. So I think because I know there's probably some guys watching this that really know what they're talking about when it comes to different types of basses. These the late 50s ones, this is essentially a copy of, have a really thick neck. Like, it's probably, I would say, the thickness of a normal 5-string neck, in all honesty. So it's quite hard to, if you're moving around quite fast, you've got to be very very precise with where your fingers are going, because there's a lot of room that you're trying to cover on the fingerboard. So it's maybe not built essentially for zooming up and down the fingerboard like a lot of younger guys are doing these days, but the sound is killing, and that's where I really think that P basses they really excel. It's in the mix of the band, they just seem to fill so much room. It's really nice. I have got flat wounds on it, I should have said that as well, which are the strings. These are labellas, I think, and again, it just adds to that really fat sound. And if you haven't tried a P bass, like, I was never really into P basses. I was always like jazz bass, jazz bass, jazz bass. And then I tried a P bass. I was at a jam session, a friend of mine was running, and I got up and tried his P bass. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I want one. Hence, I treated myself to this, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, go check it out. Check some P basses out. It might not be your thing, but try and play them in a live situation. That's what I'd try and do if I was you, instead of just trying them in a shop, because you don't really get the full tonal capabilities of it. You don't kind of understand them, or I didn't when I was playing them in a shop. It's when I got in a live situation I was like, wow, this really, it cuts through, but it also fills the space as well. So It's almost like an upright, a modern upright bass, you know, and that makes sense as well actually, because Leo Fender, the guy who designed them, you know, these were one of the first electric basses, if not the first. I don't know. You guys out there that know what you're talking about, I'm sure you'll comment below in my YouTube thing. So yeah, is this the first electric bass? I'm not sure. If it is, it makes sense because it's got that really fat neck, almost like an upright, you know, and it has got that hollow uprighty tone, especially when you roll it off. Hopefully that answers all the questions that I've got about this bass. If you haven't been to Scott's Bass Lessons yet before, make sure you go over there, check it out, and other than that, take it easy, and I'll see you in the shed.
Thank you.